Alright, we are live. Just need to get things all sorted. There we go. Perfect. Alright. So we are gonna try to farm out some prime parts. Is how I'm doing it the best way to do it? No, there are better ways to do this. Uh-oh. I've been invited. Oh. Let me actually see. Da, 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 da. Maybe if I pop in here. I don't know. Brains. No, it's not joinable. Unfortunate. Wait just a minute, because they are doing a thing. So let me message him. Drawing. Roll. It went right into another mission. He's fine. Yep. Alright. We're after a Lavos part. So we'll go here. Oh, we need steel path. Survival defend. Survival. Why not here? Lavos. I am public. Just double check them. There's at least some people doing the Omnias. There we go. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Way too many tabs open.
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
Our foes have compromised the habitation systems. How predictable. Stand by for life support.
You. 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 So. I'm not sure which relic number this will be after I crack it, but I know I've cracked quite a few. And so far, I have not been able to get my hands on this Lavos part. And there's a host migration. Thankfully, I was not the host. Interesting. I forgot to finish my... I maybe forgot to finish my daily. I honestly can't remember. Reactant. Alright. Now we just have to wait and be patient. I feel like survivals could maybe get knocked down to 4 minutes rather than 5. But I feel like they're set at 5, more so because of how the, life support capsules work. Because if you make them too fast, then it doesn't really add any challenge to it. Granted, when you're playing certain frames, there's no challenge to it anyway, but still. Would you look at that? Focus right on. I love playing with a Nova. They just make everything blow up. I need to work on some of my builds, but I do that on, not farming day. we... Ooh, it's Malice. You little... Word I probably shouldn't say on Twitch. Or YouTube, for that matter.
Use a bit of life support.
YouTube, so I'm more acceptable with it, but still. Alright, we'll use these for a little bit. If I can hit with them. Good grief.
They are so distracted.
Sweet. Did we get it? Come on, RNG. Come on, RNG. Lavos Prime Systems. That's all I want. Lavos Prime Systems. Come on, Fibonacci.
Unless, of course, you want to be.
Come on, Lavos Systems. Come on, Lavos Systems. Come on, Lavos Systems. And... It's not a Lavos Systems. I radiated that, and I got garbage. Oh well. Now it's just time to get more void traces. That's what time it is now. Now it's just time to commit vast acts of violence. Ha ha ha. Many, many acts of violence. So many numbies. So we got a Nova and what are you? Oh, a Nidus. That's right. Forgot there was a Nidus. Nidus is such a... I haven't played Nidus much. He seems... He's definitely not a common frame. Like, you don't see him played very much, but he definitely seems very fun. He's a crowd control-y frame, with some damage reduction in there as long as you get your powers off. Mainly he's just a health tank, I think. I think that's probably what makes him more annoying to play, but then again, if you get his if you get enough of his stacks, he basically becomes unkillable. Which in Steel Path probably makes him a very tanky frame. Oh look, it's a Necromech. Oh look, it's now a corrupted Necromech. Oh look, it's a Necromech that's about to die. Why hello, Neko Arc, how are you doing today? And good morning to you as well. Welcome to the stream, good to see you in. So far, RNG did not show any light on me. But I've only cracked one relic so far. Oh, feeling devious with your Dante, I see. What kind of devious? Is it, is it Tragedy? Is that the one for the double evil page one? Or are we going, Noctua shenanigans? Torrid plus Overshield. Oh, nice. I I know that I got the Tenant, or not Tenant Torrid, the Torrid Incarnon. I just it it just isn't something that's my fancy. I much prefer using the Hate Scythe and throwing a knife at you from a distance. But I know the Torrid's probably the best weapon in the game right now with its Incarnon. But I don't know. But yeah, that sounds very fun. Wisp Prime Systems. Oh, probably just keep that. Yeah, I haven't really... I got my Dante. I can't say I've really used Dante all that much. I use him every so often. But Torrid is the beam rifle. Oh, it's a grenade launcher. I thought the Torrid was a flame. Isn't there a flamethrower one? Or am I thinking of something else? I thought there was a flamethrower infested gun. Or is that a secondary? It might be a secondary. Because you got the Torrid, the Sporothrix is the infested rifle. The Hema is just basically a assault rifle. The Ignis, I could have swore there was like a primary infested weapon that is kind of like a flamethrower. Oh, the Synapse. Isn't the Synapse a flamethrower? Is that it? Is that... I know it doesn't have an Incarnon. But I was probably mixing that one up or something. Although I think it could be interesting if we do get a Incarnon for the Ignis. I think they're kind of out of their Incarnon phase. We're moving, but we might get some more Incarnons. I would love more Incarnons, but that's just me. Dee 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 dee. Yeah, Synapse is the infested corrosive flamer. Thought I was right. Or I thought that was it. Not that I was right. Do we have a corpus flamer? A flamethrower? I don't think we have a corpus flamethrower yet. Even like a... Or is no, is the Amprex... No, is the Amprex a flamer? I don't use the Amprex very much. Or is the Amprex a 10-0 weapon? The Amprex is probably a 10-0 weapon. I don't know anymore. Misery. Goodbye. Ambassador is technically a flamethrower. Is it? I thought the Ambassador was just a rifle that turned into like a slug thing. Because the Ambassador is that one railjack gun, isn't it? Ba 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 ba. Ambassador is won by doing bounties in the Orvalis. Ah. Okay. I thought it was a railjack weapon. Cool. I know I have one, I just don't remember how I got it. I would love it if they added some more stuff to just, to like, the open worlds or to, railjack, though. Like, they were talking about getting the third orb in, for profit, like the third, orb thingy, but we never got that. I don't know if we ever will. And then more railjack, more, what's it called? Arcwing. Actually, probably what the next thing we're gonna get. If they do a second set... Actually, we didn't get one with, I was gonna say a infested, arc gun. But we didn't get a, arc gun with the Tenet set of nemesises. So maybe we won't get one. We could get an arc melee. We don't have a arc melee yet. That could be interesting. Yeah. And I think they talked about doing some buffs to the Ambassador recently. Let's see it. So we got the Ambassador, the Synapse, the Ignis, plus a couple of handheld ones for flamethrowers. I wonder if after we get the Isle Weaver... Well, Isle Weavers, we're going back to Duviri, so we might get some more, what are they called? Incarnans when we... for Isle Weaver. That could be a possibility.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Oh, hey, look, we got an Acolyte back. Is it... I hope it's not violence. Oh no, it's Mania. Mania's not that bad. As long as you can knock him down in time. There we go. Woot woot woo. Ah, there goes my shields. Alright. Doing... I think this group will probably leave at 20 minutes and start another one, but I don't know. This was just a random group. Bum 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 bum. Mwahahaha.
I do not think the murmur was this to you.
Ja, man. Du, wann... Wow. I'll stick with my piece, I think. Are we staying? Do we stay or do we go? We go. Which I'm fine with. I wonder if I got probably didn't get enough void traces. I have a few left over, so I might have enough to do some more. I'm more curious what the new Omnia Fisher is gonna be. Oi. Oi, oh. Ah, nailed it. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Alright. Are we gonna nuke down Aang's quick before we... Cute.
You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
My favorite Warframe is Trinity. Very early on, when I started Warframe, I had just so happened to have Twitch Prime, and I got Trinity, and Trinity's been my favorite frame since then. If I go to, yeah, out of all the frames, Trinity has almost 200 million XP. I've used her about over a third of the, well, I guess just about a third of the time. Um, Dante, yep, I like Dante. I haven't played Atlas that much. Um, I want to play Atlas more. I just haven't played Atlas that much. He's fun. I liked using his the one Conclave mod that turns him into a rumbler, and I like throwing rocks at people. Dante I use more often when I'm playing with some friends. Or when I don't want to play Trinity. Because sometimes playing more or less the same frame over and over can get boring or tedious, but ooh, conjunction. Or I can do assault. So I just need more void traces. We'll do conjunction for now and just throw a random relic on. Yeah. Atlas. I do like Atlas though. I like his I was how do you build your Atlas? Because I've seen some builds where they go for like the one punch man kind of theme to it, or they I think with the recent summoner themed arcanes, some people are trying to make those work, but I don't know. Ability, strength, and farming? Yep. I saw a video. Honestly, I can't remember. I really wish I could remember their name. But I saw a video of someone who made a farming video with Atlas. And they got through the Helminth, and like they had like the full stack of like it was just Atlas doing the farming, and they just they got him up to like 600 or 700 ability strength, and it was ridiculous. After this mission, I'll try to find that video. Because it was a good watch. Speedy boy. What are we with? We're with Agara, a Wisp, and another Trinity? Yes. So the Wisp is who's giving me the speed. Oh, and the... this is gonna be silly. Ba ba ba. I wonder where the other Trinity is, though. Because they have not picked up all of their void traces. I think.
Sentient scouts. If they detect you, fighters will...
I was not paying attention. I got laser beamed.
The sentient has detected you. Fighters incoming.
Yeah, we know the sentients are coming. Part of me just wants to activate this thing. Actually, why not? We have to... The Halls of Ascension are part of the thingy for this week anyway. Why not just do it quick? This is one of the simpler ones.
The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search. But if you need to leave, extraction is ready.
Bum 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 ba da dum ba 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 ba. I have you already, but actually we'll go to the Velox because I don't have one of those, and maybe I'll get some other parts for it.
Void signatures, but outside the collective. They are draining your life support.
That's great.
Eliminate them completely.
Oh, and we have violence. Lovely. We have the... I picked the absolute best time to start the Hall of Ascension. I can't shut back into my weapon. Lovely. Thank you so much, Violence. I hate you. Please stop. Just please go away. Thank you. No, you don't get to go away. Get back here. Where'd you go? Darn it. I picked the worst time to start this thing. Oh, and I reset it. Of course I did. Just... everything's going great. Oh, and we're already a minute in, and I've gathered 0 reactum. This is just going absolutely peachy keen. In fact, no one's really grabbed any reactum. Oh, hey, yeah, shoot me. There we go. With a little bit of chaos. Stop that. Stop shooting me. There we go. Ah, nope, I don't want to get sucked in. Stop it. Please. Just let me finish this haul so that I don't feel like I've completely wasted my time. I'm gonna have to blitz it over to them. Hey, finished it. No, oh yeah, finished it. Okay, cool. Alright. Eee. Alright, sweet. I didn't pick up the haul mod because I don't need it. I already have a full set. And they're not really worth anything anymore. Like, platinum-wise, they're pretty trash. For the longest time, I thought, there's another room in here. It might actually be this, or... I thought this was one. Because, like, if you activate all the consoles in here, like all these ones, or activate them in the right order, like there's one over there, one there, and one here, it'll, like... I think this entire plate will, like, activate, like, a energy regeneration field, or some kind of glowy thing. But, yeah. That is not a haul. Which is unfortunate, but... Woot woo. Oh, would you look at that? We're getting more sentience. Woo. Do you think... I wonder if we'll get more sentience. Like, we got, like, I know, like, we completed the new war, and it's like we're moving out of sentient stuff into... Like, we're going back to like, we're in Holvania, and it's like, it's more so like now we're fighting the Murmur now. Like, those are, like, the big bad that we're fighting, but I wonder if we'll do anything else with sentience or and whatnot. I think we should, because, like, I think it'd be interesting to either have, like, a rework of Eidolon Hunts, or add another Eidolon, or add the third spider, or some other, just some kind of big boss. Like, we got the ore worms, which were cool, but I don't know. Ooh, yes! Even when I'm not even freaking... Alright, I'm not mad at all. Definitely not mad. I'm not mad that, you know, I spent so many relics and
Void manifestations drawn to this cursed place of stolen lives. They will drain your life support unless they are destroyed.
I'm just happy that part of what I wanted to do is done now. I also hate that I have like a cruddy amp. Actually, I don't even know what kind of amp I got off the top of my head. I also think I have no use for Luothraxplasm anymore, because I think I got all the arcanes that you can buy with it. I don't know. At some point when you have enough of a resource in this game, it doesn't really matter how much more you collect unless it's Argon crystals. Because those just expire. Alright. We're having fun here, folks. Ugh. Ah, wrong button. Wrong thingy. There we are. I think 20 minutes is usually the norm for these missions when you're just vibing. Alright, well, because we got the Lavos piece... does Nautilus need Neuro? Ah. Trying to answer that question. Go to this. Nautilus. It is a... Alright. Oh no. Go back to that. Go back to that. Go back to this. And go back to this. Whack, 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 whack. Alright, we got about a minute until the next run. I didn't even look to see if there are any other relics I could farm. Because so now the only primes I can get right now are the Ceto Prime, the Dulzoran, Yareli, Daikyu, and Compressa. The other two primes that I need, which are the Akvasto Prime and then the Spira Prime, are either vaulted or restricted behind Barrow relics. So I can't get right now. Unless the Spira Prime's Prime Resurgence right now, no. But in about 2 days, the Prime Resurgence will roll over. At least according to my little dandy doodad.
Oculists, if they scan you, sentient fighters won't be far behind.
If they scan you, sentient fighters won't be far behind. Well, I don't particularly care.
Sentient fighters.
Hello, Skittles. Hello. I guess the Paris Prime String, because I don't have one of those, and I own an Epitaph Barrel, and I'm already grabbed a Velox Prime Blueprint. What? Oh, that's good. Good.
These manifestations, they aren't from a
You may be able to hear my cat purring into the mic. I don't know if my settings are that or the settings of my mic are that sensitive to it or not. But he's right up against the mic right now. He's adorable, but he's being a pest. Oh my gosh, Skittles, please. Why are you being so cute? What did you do? Or is there something you want? I don't know if you can hear him. He's basically right up against the mic now. Oh look, a Harrow Chassis blueprint. I'll just add it to my several hundred other Harrow Chassis blueprints. He knocked my mic into my lap. Skittles, you are making it very difficult to play Warframe right now. Please. If you behave, if you will be good, you can sit in my lap. You want to sit in my lap? Here, let me kick out the kickstand. This is part of why I like Trinity. She is one super tanky when you need her to. Which allows me to just position a cat as I need to. You know, and then he immediately decides to move. You little menace. Sometimes he does just want to sit in my lap. Other days he just wants to be a pest. But that's just cats. Stop that. Stop that. Stop it. Waka waka. Ba, ba, ba. Alright. Whack, 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 whack. I'm guessing this is gonna be the final relic we crack this run, but I can't say. Sometimes we do like to stay for a while. But I think most of the time people only stay for till like around 4 with most missions, unless you have a lot of the same relic that you're trying to crack with a good group, or you're doing an arbitration, or you're in the handful of people that decide to go to level cap for some reason. I personally don't understand level cap. I've been playing Warframe since about Plains of Eidolon and have never attempted a level cap run. I think the highest I fought is like level 2000 or something, but that was in circuit, because circuit's the only one I can see if you're trying to just like nuke out the circuit in one like session, but outside of circuit I don't see it. Unless you're just trying to like test a build to do that kind of stuff. I have a Trumna, I have that piece. I suppose that piece? I don't know, in case I plan on giving something to someone. Alright, are we staying or are we going? Looks like we're staying.
These manifestations must not be allowed a foothold on Lua. Life support is at risk. Destroy them. Sentient scouts. If they do, fighters will soon attack.
Skittles, stop. I may have to find a safe place and deal my cat. Oh darn it, I ran out of beam. Ran out of beam juice. Looks like there's another something over here. Oh, yes.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is open.
Alright. Cool. Okay, fine. Here we go. Wah, 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 ba-dum-dum. I'm a terrible shot. Dang, it was a nice crit. If I don't get a part, I'm gonna go. Well, that means I get to put my Lavos Prime in the foundry and Oh, he's gotta go BRB. Where the heck did you put yourself? You put yourself... that's probably the best place to put yourself if you're gonna go BRB. Right in the middle of all of the little flowers. Wah, 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 wah. Where... Look. About a minute late. Bum 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 bum. Well, that was interesting. Was not expecting to send you to the stars, but that works. I think I also need to go to what's his Teshin and see if I have relic packs to buy, because I don't think I bought mine this week. Almost positive I didn't buy mine this week. But the thing is, I may not have quite enough steel essence, but I'll have to go look. I love how he went BRB so close to getting this.
The Grenier and Corpus came here in search of treasure.
Somatic fibers, the Thraxplasm. I'll have to double check the mark that shop for. See if there's anything I can buy worth anything with that Thraxplasm. Wait, that's a part? Question is, are we staying or going, though? Alright, looks like we stay.
Hiding Lua in the void risked the unfathomable. I fear we are seeing the consequences of that risk now. Destroy these void-stained enemies.
Trying to figure out what I go for next. I could go for Yareli Prime, but I think I'm missing at least one of the actual relics I need for one of her parts. And then I've got the weapons. The Compressa and Daikyu, and then the Dual Zoran and the Cedo. Part of me wants to go for the Cedo, because Cedo means. But then also the Dual Zoran has got its own meme, so it's like, do I go like attempt full memery, or do I go for the Daikyu, which is basically a sniper rifle, because you want to use the mod that kind of came with it, and then the Compressa is just a spray gun. The Compressa, it's good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's like better than other weapons that are similar to it. I can't say for certain, but love how it's a finisher, and you had to double take it. And it's Mania. 'Cause I'm a maniac. Maniac. I know one of the acolytes, like, puts, like, a magnetized bubble on you, and whenever you attack it, you, like, damage yourself. I can't remember. That might actually be Mania. Time for more liquid heart attack. Starting to get the yawns. I did work a full day. And then tomorrow I got an annoying meeting to go do. It's gonna be so much fun. I love just... Actually, this part I actually don't mind. I love going to work, sitting down and acting like I care for 2 hours. And just being paid to listen to people talk. Because most of the time with these meetings, it's, hey, same regurgitated stuff, and maybe 1 or 2 new things. But I think that's just about how every meeting goes, except these ones we get paid for. Like, we get paid to go to these meetings, so I'm not going to complain about basically free money. This guy's really hoping he gets that part. Like, I don't blame him, but sometimes you get lucky with parts, sometimes you don't. So we'll see what he rolls. It's like, Nautilus is a pretty good for, little sentinel to get, if not for the heck, even for the weapon that comes with the Nautilus. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. What did we roll? I guess I'll grab a trim piece. I'm not really doing this for ducats. I'm doing this just to buy things. Alright. Looks like we're all dipping, so. GG's. Ow. Do we fight these things first? Or do we just dip? We just dip. Okay. Now! So close. So, oh, just punch my mic. working on my, just doing these things. Alright. So first, we're gonna get all of Lavos building. I need an Argon Crystal. Darn it. Okay. We're gonna get most of Lavos building. I'm gonna upgrade this thing. Probably this one? Yeah. I am going to go to leveling. There we are. I'm gonna throw on Limbo.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha.
And I'm gonna go get an Argon Crystal. Not in Steel Path though. No point to get an Argon. Like, I need one Argon Crystal. I'm not gonna go through Steel Path for one Argon Crystal. I am, however, gonna blow up everything in the derelict for one Argon Crystal.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy
So,
operations is here. Find them and capture them.
for those of you who don't know, Limbo's 4 breaks containers.
The hunt is on, Tenno.
Oh, and I might go after Siphon Samaritas thing.
Use it. Search for traces of the target.
Let's go on the offensive.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity.
I don't know if I'll go after the Samaris thingy yet. I love the wolf sledge. I am like so mad at myself that I didn't get one earlier. It's like I wasn't playing actively when the original event for it was going on. And I just never thought to farm one out, like get the beacons from Nora to farm it, or spend, I think it was 25 platinum for like the full set. Which is absolutely ridiculous. It's like, that is so just ridiculously cheap. It's like, this
Found a target.
weapon, it just feels so much fun. And hey, wonk. Wonk. It like chain throws itself. It's a hammer glaive is what it is. That's the only way to describe this thing. It's a hammer glaive.
Safely in our hands. Congratulations.
No Argon Crystal yet, but there's a
Stay focused. There's a heavy
loot
unit.
room right next to me. Stop it. Stop it. Kind of. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, hey, you're right here. Stop.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform synthesis.
Stop moving. It's like I could try to activate the stasis. I could probably cast Cataclysm.
An excellent specimen, Hunter. This will advance Sanctuary's goal of
But I don't want to risk, like, I know it's probably very unlikely that I will deal any serious damage to him, but still, if I can avoid it, I would do. Alright, and so far no Argon Crystal. This is not looking good. I've got a bit of distance yet before I get to extract, but still, it's like, no Argon Crystal. Come on, game. I think now, like, Argon Crystals, it would actually, like, appear, like, on your, Like, they appear, like, when you blow one up. Kind of like how, like, if someone picks up an Iatan, everyone knows you pick up an Iatan and that's, like, highlighted. It's like a waypoint thingy. Instead of you having to, like, manually mark them nowadays. Or, nowadays? I don't have any idea what I'm saying. We just be numeruping. Yes, numeruping. That is the new slang. And I honestly have no idea how you're normally supposed to get into these things. I just know that if I blow it up, I get the loot that's inside if I get close enough. Ooh, hey, Argon Pistol. Alright. Should be all I need. And we'll blow everything up once more, just in case there's another one right here. There was not, so we are going to extract.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Now, that crystal had better not have decayed. It did not. And we're building. Alright. That is awesome. Now I just have to decide. Oh, I could have just turned the container off, but I didn't. Oh well. Which of the which one's left? So I've got. Actually, no. I need to go to what's his face. Teshin. And see how many the relic packs that come back. Because we're not going to be getting another prime for a while. So. And as long as I farm up enough steel essence, I'll be fine. As far as relics are concerned. Alright. I want to go to Teshin. Steel path. I have 246. I can't quite buy all of them. That's fine though. It's like I don't just want to buy a couple. I do have a couple relic packs sitting in here because I've gotten all the other crap. So, alright, I need a Yareli. What relic is it even from? A Neo A14. If I get lucky. I did not get lucky. Oh well, that's fine. We'll survive. And I'm not going to use the other standing, just because I don't want to. Anyway. So because I can't actually get Yareli, I think I'm going to go for the Daikyu. One thing about sitting cross-legged, your legs fall asleep pretty quickly. I got Lavos. I could go after the dual Zorans. I may go after the Daikyu and the dual Zoran, because one of the dual Zorans is just a common. One of the dual Zoran parts is just a common piece, so I'll probably work on the Daikyu, or I go after the Cedo. Do I go after the Cedo? with a Daikyu. I think I want to go after Daikyu, actually. Alright. Going after Daikyu.
Operator,
So...
sorry. To report
I could do Void Cascade or Survival. Survival, please. Okay. So for the Daikyu, I need the... both the limbs, but the grip is D10. So... I'm sure we'll get more people. And that's just gonna be me and one other guy. There we go. At least one other person.
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you...
Wrong thingy to be looking at. There we go. Right thingy to be looking at. I'm also probably going to be building some more ciphers.
Not today. Preparing a life support capsule.
found fissure? Look out for reactants.
Yes, we found a fissure and no reactant drop. Sorry, because we killed everything too fast.
The corrupted, and you
No, we got maybe... no.
the
Ah,
reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
we've gotten one react. Oh, there's two reactant. There's another reactant. Probably back this way. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, the only... Oh. All these guys got corrupted. Only problem with doing relic missions is if you kill things too fast before any of them get a chance to be corrupted, you don't get any reactant. That's why sometimes doing low-level reactant missions sucks. Because sometimes you're in a group who's just a bunch of walking, nuclear weapons who just annihilate everything, and you're not actually able to get your reactor. Infinite ammo and 50% fire rate. Nice. I love those little lock charge things. They're usually fairly handy and guaranteed way to get an Eximus if you need to get like one more Eximus kill for your weeklies. Or just like a handful of Eximus kills if you're farming these. And I much prefer doing the Murmur Omnia Fissures over the Lua Conjunction Survivals, for the sole reason that in this one I can actually tell who's the proper type of corrupted. Oh hey, look, it's a Bone Widow. And now it's no longer a widow.
Sending another capsule. grown trees, you know.
And Rust Hornet, get your reactant, my dude. Malice. Pretty spawn. Oh, is he? Oh, he's right behind me. Unidentified item. I guarantee it's gonna be an arcane. And when I feel up to it, I'm just gonna turn it into phosphor. Because they aren't really worth anything anymore. It's like some of them used to be worth a lot, and then they are not anymore. I don't think, actually. I should probably look that up. Like, how much is like a full primary merciless? I'll look that up in a bit.
Looks like you could use a bit of life support.
I suddenly got cold. You know, this type of cold when like your entire body kind of like shivers. Yeah, that kind of cold.
They are so distracted by your attack that I am able to siphon valuables from their strongholds. They will never see this fish coming. You can come home now. No need to be a hero on my account. Unless, of course, you want to be.
And of course I didn't get what I wanted. Shocking absolutely no one. I will go grab the Sonora Prime Blueprint. But I do have enough Radiant to run it again. And I'm slipping on my warm robe. Because I no longer wish to be cold. Wow. See, I wish the... And I know I'm not victim, is it victim? I don't know. Responsible, there we go. That's a better word for it. Wish the group would be together a little bit more. Like, because we got, like, the Rust Coronet all the way over there. They've got 2 Reactant. Then we've got a Citrine and a Revenant. Or, yeah. Temple, Citrine, Revenant. We're all kind of scattered, and it's usually better to, like, stay as a group, but... probably fine. For the most part, as long as we are vigilant and, actually, the Citrine's got the most. Maybe I should go back to the Citrine. Yeah, Citrine seems to be where all the, dudes are spawning. Let's head back that way. All the corrupted. Yeah, we're up to 7. I think there was a time where, like, you could run Necros, and he would have a chance to drop additional reactant from enemies. Like I said, I don't know if it always was. I know it's not a thing anymore. Like, I know that got patched out. Alright, let's quickly delete this guy. And I'm actually, because we're at 7 minutes already, or maybe not, because we just got 9. There we go. No longer worried. I was gonna start heading back towards the other group, because they seem to have gotten a fair amount of reactant, but nope, we cracked the relic, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Rust Coronet, though, needs to get their head in the game. And get some reactant. Is there even relic? It's a P5. Man, if that one person rips the... I think that was the one Yareli blueprint that I'm missing. If they rip the Yareli piece, and I rip the Daiku piece, I'm gonna be so mad. I hate it when you have, like, 2 different, parts that you really want in the same, people. It's like, am I ever actually gonna get this lucky again? Because but it's not just luck, it's also like a curse, because, like, now you have to pick, alright, this one I have more relics for, but none of them are ready to crack, whereas this one I don't have any relics for, but it's also, like, not that uncommon of a drop from this relic. Which I think actually the Yareli one, I think it's actually one of the rare drops, so it's like they're both rare drops, but like, also, like, relics aren't that hard to farm, but I don't know. I'm just talking about something that probably won't even happen. Probably what's gonna happen is we're both gonna rip Formas, or the common item, and basically using void traces sometimes just feels like a complete... just doesn't even feel worth it sometimes. I know it is, but sometimes it just feels like every time you... I already have that part, and I'm missing one piece of the Pandera, but then I'd also be missing just one piece of the Gauss. So I think I'll just stick with that. And then I want the Zoran. Dual Zoran handles. Because what piece of the dual... I have the actual boot, so not that worried about the rest of the... And I'm debating with my Trinity, swapping out... so I have her one set to Everlasting Ward right now. I'm going to change to a different one. I just don't know which one. Part of me, I want to keep it with the theme of basically stop hitting yourself. Because I got Everlasting Ward, which basically they attack me and then they take damage back. But I could do Nova's particle thingy. Null particle. Which does something similar. It gives damage reduction, whereas I think Everlasting Ward gives me damage with cold. I think it gives me like cold, maybe cold damage. I don't know. It's been a while since I've looked at it, but I could do Null Particle. I think those are the only two, like, I get hit, I take damage, but in exchange, or maybe, like, but then, like, there's also the Omamori, the Charms thing, which, from Akomi, which you could add, but that doesn't really deal damage back to your enemies, that just has a chance to heal you. I don't know. I am undecided as of yet, but I could just keep it as Everlasting Ward as well. Because, like, it doesn't really, like, I like it. And like, Everlasting Ward does go with the theme of, you know, stop hitting yourself. Mania, another acolyte already, jeez. Damn, why is he on me? Goodbye. I wonder, can the acolytes get corrupted by a thingy? It's like Vor can be corrupted, but that's more of like a lore thing. It's like can the acolytes get corrupted as well? I feel like they probably could be. Like, I can't think of a reason why they wouldn't be able to be corrupted. Well, I guess they were / are Warframes, and it's like, we don't get corrupted. So that, I don't want you resurrecting, or calling forth another mech right now. It's like, yes, Trinity is very good at dealing with mechs. I would rather not deal with one right now if I don't have to. There we go. That's what I was waiting for, because I did not want to lose my 12 times combo just activating Karnan. Oh, and we activated the book. Maybe. Like, the book is one of the codexy things that I need to finish. Haven't finished it quite yet. I also don't even know what rewards the book gives. Like, is it actually even worth farming, or, like, cracking? I can't say. Because other than, I think it drops arcanes. It probably drops arcanes. But other than that, it's like, if you have all the arcanes, what else do you really need? I got no idea. I think next time I stream, I definitely need to add music bits. I just don't know what, like, I don't know. Wow, can't even get the, actually I want to form it. I'm running low on formulas, actually. I had like a bunch saved up. And then I got just an absolute crap ton of the Kodo weapons, and I used up all my formulas. Not all of them, but a healthy chunk of them. And I think we're staying even though one person's extracting, which is good. one crispy necromic on the barb. That's a lot of damage. Quarterman, you arrive. Please spawn so that we can delete you.
You have collected enough reactants to open your
Thank you. Much appreciated. I didn't really think of Temple as like a steel path frame, but hitting that his ability does, or their ability does give you invulnerability, so I guess that's helpful. And then it's like if your shields pop, you can pop that, get invulnerability. Even if you don't pop it, like when you need to, you still get a little bit. It's a heal tool. They're a pretty good frame. I've played Temple a little. They are weird. They're just such a weird frame. Because like hitting that like their metronome or whatever it is, their unique thing isn't hard, but I would say like the longer you're going, the harder it is. It's gonna reach a point where that actually is no longer worth focusing on, because you will drain yourself more trying to pay attention to an additional thing with all the crap you already have to pay attention to in Warframe. If you're going for long enough. If you're just doing like short missions, it doesn't really matter. But it's like, if you're trying to like challenge yourself with something, having to pay attention to everything around you, plus having to do the whatever you're doing, and dealing with that ability is eventually just going to physically drain you. And it's like, you're not actually going to be able to use it. But that's only in like long-term kinds of things. In like the short term, you're probably fine. Like non-endless missions, it's fine, just like most abilities. Probably for a rotation or two of any endless mission, like a full like AABC run or two, you'll probably be fine. But anything past that, like when you start getting into like a longer mission times, like probably an hour plus, probably got closer. If you do, let's see, if you do survival, 20, 40, so 60 minutes would be 3 rotations. I feel like after that amount of time, you will be possibly just drained. Hey, I got one of the pieces I needed. The question is, are we staying or going? Well, people slaughtered in relics, so. Ugh. And I still got relics to slaughter in. Oh, or maybe not. Is he actually... Are they actually extracting, or are they just extracting... Or are they just hovering up? No, it looks like they're actually extracting. Let's fight Misery just for the, Fight Misery just for the, Steel Essence. But they're not really not wanting to leave. Not. It's like, I don't mind staying. What if I go one more? I know I'm getting quiet, I'm sorry. I'm starting to get, drained like I was talking about. And I'm just zoning out, focusing on this. It's like the caffeine is not caffeining enough. I think after this, I am going to be taking a brief break, bio breaks, or something like that. Nothing like super long. Enough time to get up, to stretch, take care of just a few things. But I will leave you with a image of a dancing warframe. While I am... I guess not an image. I will set my warframe to dance while I'm AFK. So I think this will be my last run, personally. Like, this game may want to stay later. He is a LR4. Same as me. But I don't like really running relics with just two people, but this is one of the few exceptions that I make, because I like variety. when it comes to my relics. Because like if I was not going on variety and only grabbing mine, I would not be building a Lavos Systems right now. I'd still be farming for another Lavos Systems. So I like having other people running relics so that I can grab them. But I already have one. I'll grab Brett and Primal Seafood though. We're going no relic. And I'm heading to extract. GG's. Wow. And make sure you dance on extract. Oh, it's angst. Oh, he wants to. That's fair. At least wait for the acolyte. Probably more so the steel essence than anything. Alright, how many? I got 6 Lanthorns. Only 1 Orc and so. How many? Oh, I got 145 Void Traces. Sweet news. Alright, but as I said, we're gonna take a short BRB. B-I-O. That pop up. No, like all of this did. That's full size, kind of. There we go. Just a little bit more reasonable. And I'll set my Warframe to dance. We are back. Okie dokie. There. Here. Alright. I go for roughly another hour. Got that building. I think I'm still gonna go for the Daikyu grip. I will be needing to farm some more relics. Otherwise, farming out steel essence for relics, I should say, is going to be what I do. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go bow.
Capsule incoming! Use it well. They're expensive.
Excuse me. Me again. Oh, that one hurt a little bit. So, melee damage was increased. I wonder if putting on pistol acuity would be better on these things. And like rather going and then making them more like precision weaponry things. I think that's like the best way to run these things right now, and even then, I don't even know if that's good. I also know pistol acuity is gonna cost like a small fortune, but endo. But then it's like you're not getting your multi-shot, which you'd have to get enough. Like I know like the damage and critical chance that you get from it are worth it, but then it's like you're usually running lethal torn on these guys, so you'll have to swap that out with something else. Oh, and you'd have to deal with the fact that you run out of goddamn ammo with them. Never mind. Although, that may just be because of how I have my dreads, because my dreads have the perk where multi-shot is like pulled out of my ammo reserve or something. I think it's honestly like one of the worst perks. But I know using Deadhead deals more damage. You just have to consistently get headshot kills, I believe. Although it may be reworked to be weak point kills. Feel bad for this Kimura. They're not gonna get like any. They're not gonna get in on this first round, which sometimes does happen, and it's unfortunate. Or maybe they will. 9, 10. All right, they got in. Come here, Mania.
You keep fighting, and I'll keep fighting. If you wish, you may return to the sanctum. But I think you have more fight in you than that.
Stop running, little. There we go. Come on, thank you, grip. No. Do I take this and just sell Alex, or do I get the... No, I'll get the Grumble. No, alright. Another random road. If I go back to, oh no, I can... It's fine. I was like, wait, I actually have enough. That's right, if I... yeah. Because I forgot, I had enough, Void Traces to do another one of those. Which I'm pretty sure, I don't just have to do... I can get Void Traces, I think, from doing isofilts. I think you can get, like, you get barely anything from doing isovolts, with Void Traces, but I think there's a chance you can get Void Traces from isovolts. Like, I could be very wrong. Like, I almost want to say I've gotten them from votes before. Yeah, man. Oh, you. Alright, we got that. I might be able to get to this guy. Or, you know, I'll just jump into the void. Come on. Ah, so close. These people are going down. I'm going down. We're yelling timber. We're dying to field path enemies. I cannot sing. Worth a darn. That probably won't saturated. Why can't I see how many of the reactant do they all have? That's a glitch. I mean, the thing is, this mission's one of the ones where you can't really do anything about it. Like, on others, like, exterminate, you cannot go to extraction, capture, not go to extraction. Other endless missions, you can, like, try to keep an enemy alive, but this one, it's just a timer. You can't do nothing to slow down that timer. Ah, there we go, now we can do it. Was I just blind? Did I just not see it? Even though it was clearly there. And we got angsty boys. Sweet. Health pack. Or not a health pack. Life support pack. Make our way back to the group. Make our way back to the group.
Like a fish back in water. But we're there. I do not think the murmur will wish this to you.
Ooh. No, I'm gonna go. I don't need another. One of them. I will say, it did like physically hurt to not take that. But I need the Daikyu, or not need, I want the Daikyu. And it's like, granted. Like 20 flat, not terrible. Would definitely be a good investment. But, yeah. Okay, we got, reactant over here. Girl can fly. I'm guessing their weapons are just reaching a point where they can't. I'm guessing they're reliant on, maybe not reliant. Maybe reliant's not the best word. Their weapons are much more useful when they have their hero buff active. but if they can't get their Hera buff up, they may have a higher chance of going down. Could be wrong. Just my opinion. Oh look, it's a Void Rig. Oh look, it's a Void Rig that's getting annihilated. Oh look, it's a Void Rig that's down. More Lanthorns. We love Lanthorns. Alrighty. I want this focus booster.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Getting about 11k a booster. It's not terrible. Like, I'm getting 5 from the initial, and then another... Five from the initial, then another, usually about, sometimes 6, from the actual booster itself, so right about 11k. I'd say 10k is the average. Go down. Do 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 do.
I shall put this one on the pile. We're going to need a bigger section.
Let's see, we got a Lavos building. I could use a Protea blueprint. Because, like, this Lavos piece is relatively cheap. Are we staying or are we going? Looks like we're staying. I don't honestly know how I got some of these to be the way they are. Like, they're partly, yeah, radiant. But I honestly don't know how I got them. Bye-bye, Bonewood.
Talk. Time and oxygen are running out.
Okay, so that one was just under 9k. Maybe 9k is the... Yeah, closer to the average. Do, 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 do.
You have but 60 seconds of life support remaining.
I'm activating a capsule. And I want this affinity booster. I know that's not what it actually is, but I don't care. I want it. There we go. Look, another hero chassis piece. You know, I've only got like a few hundred of them.
Collect your necromech from the dispenser at your
Alright, now we can summon our necromix. Cool. You know, my wacky stick does more than my mech, but
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find what is inside.
I'd love to get like a version of Scarlet Spear back. I never played Scarlet Spear. I would just love to get a mission other than Orphix Venom, where we had to use the Necromex. And then like one part in the new war. And then I guess one part in the Daimos starter quest. It's like I'd love if we just had some more necromechy things that we could do. Or had to do. Hey, random question. Can I summon my K-Drive? So I can summon the Atmos Cycle, but I can't summon my K-Drive. Probably just because of the layout of Albania and what its mission code is.
You have but 60 seconds of life support remaining.
Man, I just want to be able to ride a K-Drive through any random mission that's not Marilena. Even then, Marilena's not great. Much better at just being a sea snares spammer. You have to go like max efficiency on that though, but
Tick-tock. Time and oxygen are running out.
mm,
Your hard work is really paying off.
there we go. Wow. I guess I'll take that. We stay. staying or leaving? It's like we're staying. Maybe. Oh, it went away.
60 seconds.
Bum, 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 bum. There. We're just having fun here.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
You are out of options. Retreat to the sanctum.
Not quite, Fibonacci. There's nothing that a little bit of violence won't solve. I guess in this case, a lot of bit of violence. This is why I need to remake my Necros build. Because I had the Ripkas on my Necros. The issue that I kept running into was I just kept going down. Like, it was not a survivable Necros build. And so it's like, I know I need to run Shield of the Shadows. I just don't know if there's a good element that I could put on. It's like, he's got Terrify, so I could remove Terrify for a better armor strip. Part of me was thinking, like, oh, Phantomize. Like, granted, it's not a fast strip, but a Phantomize is also, like, a slow. So it's like, that could help, but it's only enemies that you're looking at. Let's see, what else do we got first? We have Ashes Shurikens, which, the thing is, you have to spam those. Kinda. I don't know. That's like, I think Terrify would be the power to remove on Necros. If you had to pick one, because you want Desecrate. Maybe Soul Punch, but I like the memeness behind Soul Punch. Although with a build I have on my one of my cats, it basically made him very, very tanky as long as the cat was up.
You could use a bit of life support.
And basically, if the cat wasn't up, I could soul punch the cat to get it back up. And then just, basically, if the cat went down at the same time my Necros went down, then I ran into problems of, you know, expiration. But like, part of me is like, huh, could I just run, like, I don't want to just say, oh, just run what's it even called? Nourish. You know, more of everything. Like more energy from health orb or energy orbs and viral damage on all your crap. But it's like, that's not super fun. That kinda gets boring after you do it. It's like I got Nourish on one frame that that's not Grendel, and that's Stynax, just because it like, come on, Stynax was meant to have Nourish.
I shall put this one on the
But
pile. We're going to need a bigger sanctum.
alright, what do we got for Relic Cracks? Fibonacci. Ooh. Taiku upper limb. So I got... Someone did a thing. What happened? Oh, thank you so much for the raid, Origin. I really appreciate it. Hello, Origins, stream. I am, Darkframe. Casual gaming nerd, more or less. I really appreciate all of you for stopping in and joining my little chaotic stream. Did you have any luck getting your, compressor part, Origin? You got compressor? Sweet. Yeah, I'm working on... I got a Lavos piece that I needed. I need a Daiku piece. And then I need to farm out the compressor, Yareli, dual Zorns. There's a few things I have to farm out yet. And then half of the Coda weapons, but that's for later. Because I also need more Forma to form all the Coda weapons for max rank. So that's just a long grind. But congrats on getting your compressor. Alright, you have a good night, Origin. And thanks for wishing me a good stream. I appreciate it. Rah. Do. Oh, wait, you're a necromancer. Die. There we go. Ah. We.
But 60 seconds of life support remaining.
Yeah, we know Fibonacci. There we go. Oh, melee weapon, increased damage. Sweet. Bum.
60 seconds.
60 seconds. Yes, we know Fibonacci. But violence must be, mandated. There must be violence. Alright, it would help if I actually had my abilities active. Haha. And the Bone Widow is stuck. Bum bum bum. Is very.
Looks like you could use a bit of life support. I do not think the murmur will miss this, do you?
Misery where he is spawning in. Oh, probably on camera. Yeah, what do we got? Nyx. I'll grab that. That's worth a decent amount of resources. And are we staying or going? Looks like we're staying. It's a little surprising, but I guess not that surprising. Oh, okay. Run. This way. Alright. Back. Here we go.
Time and oxygen are running out. Sending another capsule? Is no ground treat, you know.
Back this way. And oh, let's get this. Okay, we should grab this thing. Yoink.
Well done, Tenno. Your
Yeah, I forgot that was actually one of the missions. What? The Syndicate.
Tick-tock. Time and oxygen are running out. Sending another capsule. Is no grown trees, you know.
There are no trees available? Is that what Fibonacci is saying? Fibonacci. There are, of course, no trees available. We're almost fighting level 200 anemones. Level 200 anemones. They're gonna get mini clownfishes.
You have but 60 seconds of life support remaining.
I don't care how many seconds I have left, Fibonacci. We will simply commit violence. Nearly 8k experience. We Hi, Violence.
That area has been permanently compromised. Extract. Your hard work is really paying off.
Suppose this one. So I have at least one of each of the others. I'm surprised we're still staying. I mean, we honestly may just be staying, but we can't anymore with this group, but we shall see. I also feel like as soon as like one person leaves, everyone's just gonna follow. Because at this high level, you kind of need all of the bodies you can. Particularly if someone ends up going down unluckily. Got that. Got them. Back over to the group. Any reacting over here? There's one. We may not get it, actually. I'm only at 8. We've got what's left. Now I'm at 9. I think it's just what's got to happen is some of the people just gotta go out and find it. There we go. Yeah, Doom and can fly and go out and find the reactor. And the only thing with these guys is they do regenerate very, very quickly. It's like they've got like a Necromech repair that's not on cooldown. So it's like they just regenerate constantly if you're not constantly putting up damage. That's part of the reason why I feel like they have so much health, is because they actually are regenerating. Oh, come on, girl, can fly. Maybe they got whacked for like a quarter of their health, or over a third of their health, moments after spawning in. It's kind of ridiculous. Shadow of Violence? What? What's the Shadow of Violence? Corrupted? What? I have no idea what that was. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Your hard work is really paying off.
Because we weren't fighting violence, we were fighting like mania or something, weren't we? Yeah, I'm supposed to grab him. They already have a Gauss Prime. I'm extracting. Yeah, it's like me and Doombreaker are both leaving. Yeah, we're extract. That was a good run, some good runs though. Oh. Now I have to look that up. Shadow of Violence. Not virulence. What did that mean? Oh, okay. It's like a mania. Fortresses. Okay. So I want to summon. Look at all of the acolytes. Um, Damage reduction. Okay, so it's not mania. Okay. Parent Valkyr battles with Hysteria Claws. Is it Malice? No. It's a Torment. Why was there a... Trying to figure out why that... Why they were summoned. And how they were summoned. But I can't seem to find anything on Shadow of Violence. Misery? What does Misery do? Okay, so Angst. So with Misery... Okay, so Misery's Necros. He'll summon... Okay. That makes sense. Interesting. Definitely not some baloney at all. So I'm needing to get Mind Step and Fire Slam.
Well put together.
Alright.
Now get out of
But it is 3-8 in the morning for me. So I will be popping off. I'm going to get some sleep. I'm happy with the parts that I got. Missing a few pieces here and there, but otherwise it's mainly just the Coda weapons that I need to get, and then 2 other Nemesis weapons, and then of course the Vandal, Lado, and but those are for later. I have been Darkframe, and I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Until next time, bye bye.